I just want to thank you all for coming. I wanted you to know that my mother was very loving and probably still is very loving wherever she is. When she was well, she was a leader in many organizations, and she was also a very quick learner. She came from a Slovakian background, which was kind of strange, and also from Pennsylvania with a lot of strange accents. So I don't know if you picked that up in my talking right now, but a lot of people have come up to us and said, "Are you from Pennsylvania?" Anyway, she was a quick learner and she loved to read. And she was able to change things around whenever she made a mistake. I really admire her for being able to say, "I'm sorry," and to see things right away, and to go out and to handle things. She had a great sense of humor. She was a very fun-loving person. And she was very lucky in playing cards, even to the last 2 weeks before she died. She loved playing cards. She was a great organizer. I mean, I'm trying to take over from where she left off in my home. Even when she was sick, she was still able to do a lot. I really, really think a lot of my mother towards the end of her life because she was saved. I never could understand her while I was here since 2006 and her expression of it, because most of the time she'd say, "Ah, shut up." But I kept plugging away trying to understand my mother's concept and her beliefs in God. And she attended this church many, many years before she got sick. I did talk to her in her last few days. I wanted to make sure I understood that she had salvation the way I see it. And she was able to say she trusted Jesus. She agreed that she asked for forgiveness of her sins. And then I was reading this prayer to her because she couldn't hear or speak anymore, but she was able to read. And I think that's why she was able to read forever and loved reading. So she had her glasses on, she read this paper of a prayer. I forgot the prayer, if anybody wants to see it later. And she said that, I also read to her Romans chapter 10, verses 9 and 10, which says, "If you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is Lord, and that God rose Jesus Christ from the dead, then you're saved. You're whole, the Holy Spirit is in you, the Comforter is there." And after that, I watched her. She only had a few more days left. Pastor Tom came to the church. Mitsu used to come all the time on Sundays to speak with my mother and study with her and pray with her. And Mitsu even noticed, she said, a difference in the last few days. From that time on, I just feel she got a lot of peace from, you know, everyone being there and trying to let her give it to God. And so I'm really glad you're here that I could say this to you all, because I think that really makes a difference in whatever situation you're in. Mom knew the way. I just needed to see that she already knew the way.
Mark, grab the one over there.
Huh? I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to come with it. My son went to
Good job. Come by and visit sometime.
I'll try.
And you are
Bill.
Bill.
I used to make you. Hi, Bill. Good job, Bill.
Thank you, Bill. Very good family.
Thank you.
Hey, Bill, sorry about you.